Attorney White, you're free to go speak with your last one.
Okay, actually, I may be ready. I just want to just go through my.
Okay.
I'm ready.
When you
One
bring them,
moment.
okay, when you bring them out, Ms. White, can you just make sure that they're on mute too, please?
Definitely.
Okay.
Ms. Barnes, can you tell me how to pronounce your name?
You got to unmute for us, Ms. Burns.
Sorry,
There you
it's Joanna.
It is Joanna.
Joanna. Okay, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
am ready on several. I am just waiting for the city attorney to provide me some offers on just 2 more tickets. So I don't want to hold up the others. Wait.
What are they, Ms. White?
Okay, I am ready on Donta Brooks.
No, the ones that you're waiting for the prosecutor on, are they docs?
One is for trial and the other is a pretrial.
Do they have valid docs?
No.
Okay,
Mm-mm.
all right. So we can get started until, he did say he was gonna check into the courtroom fairly often.
Okay.
So we can get started on the Ballard, Burns, and Basket right now.
Yeah, I
Morning,
didn't
the
speak
13th.
with, co-counsel spoke with Barnes unless that's a no PO.
Okay.
Mm.
Good morning. The 36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable Tenisha Yancey. While court is in session, there will be no talking. There will be no sleeping, no lying down, no driving, no wearing of any head garments unless it's for religious purposes only. Also, there will be no chewing of any gum or reading of any material. Once court gets started, you must be properly dressed. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning and good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
He's on, hold on.
You know,
6.
oh, that's a speech.
It's a pretrial and trial, so it's supposed to be a trial.
So they should have did that for that. Last of the officers that defendant petition,
Yeah, I'm gonna just bring them on.
just the.
I think that person should. This person should.
So Ms. White, are we ready to proceed on Ballard?
On Mr. Ballard, I was not the one that spoke with Ballard.
So you don't have Ballard, you also don't have, you don't have Barnes?
Actually, yes, I'm prepared to proceed on Ballard.
On Ballard.
Yes.
He's not in the camera.
Someone pull him in.
Camera is, yeah, he's there. He's right there.
Thank you. Give me one moment, Ms. White.
Thank you.
They're on here. I think they're on here.
Or is he separated? They are here twice.
Mhm. She's only up for one matter.
Unless they took the camera.
Oh, I don't know. He's only here for one thing. Everything else is closed. He's just here for open alcohol driving. That's all of them.
All of these are closed.
Everything closed. All his stuff closed. Except for one.
Triple check this here.
Careless driving is closed. I'm looking at it. He probably paid it. He paid it. He
every
paid
week. I'm sorry.
You paid the careless driving, sir?
it. Yeah.
I paid at the court date today. I think they say I owe $50. Come in and pay $50 for something, and that's it.
Okay. Give me, okay, one moment. Okay, I'm ready. Thank you, Mr. Ballard, for clarification. Now calling ticket number P 1295304. Count 2, open alcohol in a motor vehicle as the driver. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
Good morning, Your Honor. Rita White on behalf of, please state your name for the record, sir. Mr.
Yeah.
Ballard?
D'Angelo Ballard.
Your Honor, we're asking that any warrants be set aside since he's scheduled for an arraignment on a bench warrant today.
Was that the court set aside any bench warrant?
And Your Honor, we are requesting his matter be scheduled for trial, bench trial.
Okay. I'm sorry. Will you state your P number again, Ms. White, for the record?
Yes, P63046.
For the court recall in this matter. And actually enter a not guilty plea on behalf of Mr. Ballard. And set this matter for trial for May 1st, 2023 at 9 a.m. So May 1st, 2023 at 9 a.m. We'll see you back here on the same Zoom, Mr. Ballard. You're free to go.
Okay, the warrant off of me, you said? Did you say the warrant? I have a warrant, right?
Yes, I recall the warrant.
Okay, thank you. So May 1st, 9 a.m., same courtroom, everything, same information?
Zoom room is the same, $0 bond.
Okay, thank you so much. Have a nice day.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
All right, bye-bye.
Mr. Goss, Ms. White needed to.
Yes, Your Honor, I texted her.
Like, who are you ready to proceed on?
How would you like me to go and speak with the other remaining two people?
Do you
Judge,
have
or-
any in the courtroom right now that you're ready to proceed on?
Yes, I have several, yes.
I don't know who are yours.
Yes.
Obviously.
I'm ready on Donta Brooks.
Is it Dante or Dante? How do I pronounce this? Sir?
Donta. Donta.
Now calling the people versus Dante Dewan Brooks, ticket number P 1405242. Count 1, driving while license suspended. Count 2, leaving the scene of an accident with property damage. Also ticket number 1404894. One count of refused to submit a preliminary breath test. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
Rita White on behalf of, please state your name for the record, Mr. Brooks.
Dante Dewan Brooks.
I'm sorry, will you repeat your name for the record, sir?
Dante Dewan Brooks.
Thank you. One moment. Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. Ms. White, how would you like to proceed?
Your Honor, the city attorney has availed an offer in exchange for a dismissal on the license violation. They would like Mr. Brooks to plead to the leaving the scene of a pedestrian accident and the refusal of PBD traffic matter. Your Honor, Mr. Brooks would like to reject that offer and proceed with trial.
Court will enter a not guilty plea on behalf of Mr. Brooks. Set a $0 bond. Set this matter for trial on May 1st, 2023 at 9 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Brooks, you're free to go.
Thank you. Y'all have a blessed one.
You too,
You
thank
too.
you.
And then I can handle Miss Barnes. It's a trial, no officer.
Sergeant Carson,
Yes, ma'am.
the voice matter, actually, Latoya Voice has not checked into the courtroom. You're free to go. We'll issue a bench warrant.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. That's the only officer, right? Confirmed.
Hold on, let me see.
Parties ready to proceed on Berman.
Yes, I'm Miss Barnes. I am not. Oh, I'm sorry.
Good morning, Your Honor. And good morning, Ms. White.
Good morning. Barnes Burnham, it was hard to hear.
If it makes you feel any better,
Not
Reed,
the
I
best.
typed it wrong in the chat. So
It's fine.
I'm sorry, Judge. I don't mean to steal your docket.
Oh, no worries. Mr. Berman, will you have a seat and take your hat off, sir? You're in court.
Lamonte, take your hat off and sit down, please. Thank you. My apologies, Your Honor.
No worries. Now calling the people versus Lamonte Troy Berman, ticket number P1360716. One count of failure to display a valid apparatus license not on person. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
Good morning to you and your incredible staff. Jonathan Jones, 52920. I appear on behalf and with Mr. Berman. Judge, I thank you for letting us do this remotely. Naturally, we consent.
Thank you.
Mr. Berman, can you please tell the judge who you are?
I'm sorry, Lamont Troy Berman.
Today's the date and time set for trial. Attorney Jones, how would you like to proceed?
It's my understanding that the officer didn't appear. As such, we would ask for a dismissal. I understand it would be done without prejudice. I'll explain that to my client, but I am under the understanding they're not ready to proceed.
Southwest Sharon.
He is. Look at the last page. Page 11.
Okay. So the court will take note that this matter was set for trial for 9 a.m. It is now 10:10 a.m. Officer Wisniewski has not checked into the courtroom either via Zoom or in person. Therefore, this matter will be dismissed without prejudice. Mr.
Thank you, Your Honor. Please stay safe. Always great to see you.
You too, Mr. Berman, you're free to go, but I hope that you have your driver's license and that you have them on your person at all times when you're driving, sir. Have a good day.
Thank you.
We can let Officer Spider.
Okay. Officer Spadio?
He's here for Devon Brown.
Yes, Your Honor.
Devon Brown has not checked in. You are, place your bench warrant.
All right, thank you. You have a good day.
I don't remember them.
Attorney White, is it okay if we, no. Attorney White, is it okay if we do all of the dismissals without an officer, whether it's yours or not?
Yes, that is no
Alright.
problem.
Thank you. Now calling the People versus LaTroya Ever Banks.
Oh, she's not scheduled for trial.
Wait, what?
Yes, she
She's
is.
scheduled for a review.
LaTroya Banks,
Yes, ma'am.
she is scheduled for a trial, Ms. White.
Well, I looked at the register of actions and she pled guilty to this specific ticket on the docket November of 2021, and she has a balance. Unless it's different before Judge Ford.
Yeah, I don't, well, let me look,
You gonna leave that
because it has a, as a trial on our thing.
on the
And if we want to
docket?
go to trial, I have no issues with that. Dismiss.
She do owe a balance, she right, she owe a balance. So it's supposed to issue, yeah, it's a balance. It's 140, she owed 142, she already pled on. 152.
I'm still gonna call her if you don't mind. Is she assigned to you?
Yes.
Okay. Now calling the People versus LaTroya Ever Banks, ticket number SP 106-86701. One count, improper place. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
Rita White on behalf of, please state your name for the record, Ms. Banks.
LaTroya Banks.
Okay, today is the date and time set for a review hearing. Ms. Banks, you still have an outstanding balance. Is there a reason that you haven't made those payments yet?
Yes, ma'am. I was sent down at Wayne County. Both times I was sent down at Wayne County and wasn't even given the opportunity to go get my insurance. I've already explained to the previous judge what was going on. I was sitting at Wayne County when I got the ticket and had just got on my work schedule and getting ready to go buy the insurance, and I just so happened to get a ticket. And I also explained to my attorney before entering your courtroom that I just got out of Wayne County again after doing 6 months for no reason. And I'm just getting on a work schedule and I'm already starting back paying on a ticket. I did ask my attorney if it's possible if the ticket can get dismissed so that I can put the $150 towards my insurance.
Okay. There's no way that it can be dismissed. You've already pled to it. I don't know if Ms. White explained that to you. I'm sure she explained all of the processes and procedures. You've already pled. Ms. Banks, I'm talking. You talked. So you have a balance of $150 at this point. Can you break those into 2 payments within the next 30 days, pay $75, I think it's 150, so $75 or roughly $75 in 14 days on April 13th, and then the rest balance paid on May 1st?
Your Honor, just for the record, Ms. Banks did, as she indicated to the court, that she did spend time in the Wayne County Jail from July 2022 to December 2022. Based on the fact that she has served jail time, we're asking that this court consider waiving the remaining balance given in exchange for the jail time that she has spent.
Wait, did she serve jail time for this matter?
Ms. Banks, was it for this matter or any
No,
other?
ma'am. No, ma'am. I was in the process of paying it, and then just so happened they arrested me, and I was sitting there for 6 months. That's why I still have a balance.
What were you arrested for? Were you arrested for this incident or arrested for something else? What were you arrested for?
I was arrested for something else.
Okay, that just tells me, Ms. Banks, that you have a lot of growing to do. And I have no desire to dismiss or waive these balances based on the fact that you, and I don't know what the outcome was over there, if it was an alleged crime or if you were actually guilty over there. But over here, I don't have anything to do with what happened over there. So again, I can give you 14 days to pay half of it and then 30 days to pay the balance. Is that going to be sufficient?
Yes, that is, no, that's not going to be sufficient. I did not commit any crime at all.
All right, I'm not asking, I'm telling you, pay half of it on 4/13/2023. Pay the remaining balance on May 1st, 2023. I will see you back here on May 1st at 9 a.m. Have a good day.
Good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
Thank you.
Ms. White, can you hear me?
Yeah, you went a little out. I couldn't hear.
Oh, let me get closer. What's going on with this one?
That's for the quarter.
Let me get closer. Okay. Now calling the People versus Joanna Barnes, ticket number 1351948. One count of no operator's license on a person. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
Rita White, Rita White on behalf of, please state your name for the record, Ms. Barnes.
Ms.
Restate
Barnes,
your
please state- Ms. Barnes, we didn't hear you. Can you state your name for the record, please, ma'am? And it doesn't even appear that you're speaking. Are you frozen?
She's
Wave
frozen.
your hand if you can hear me.
Yeah, she's frozen.
Okay.
Yeah, she's frozen.
All right, so today is the date and time set for a trial in this matter, Ms. White. How would you like to proceed?
Yes, I did check the participating list of officers on Zoom, and Officer Cole, actually the officer that issued the ticket, Officer Peterson, is not on the list, and it is 10:23. We are requesting a dismissal.
Okay, and I don't have any objections because the officer isn't here. However, I have the complainant officer written on the original ticket as Uchholz.
And I do not see that officer either on the.
All right, no problem. I think we have a different officer on the
I'm here.
Thank you, Ms. Barnes. Will you state your name for the record?
Joanna Barnes.
All right, so the court has taken note that this matter was set for trial at 9 a.m. It is now 10:24 p.m., 10:24 a.m. I wish it was 10:24 p.m. It's 10:24 a.m. Officer Uchholz, who had written, the original officer written on the ticket, nor Officer Peterson, who was written on the docket, neither has appeared either via Zoom or in person. Therefore, this matter will be dismissed without prejudice.
Thank you.
And Ms. Burns, you are free to go. Good luck, ma'am.
Thank you. I have a question. For that bond, would I be receiving that money back?
You will, as long as you show up for every court date on time.
Yeah.
Yes, you will receive the bond back. You can contact the county of, I'm really tongue twisted today. I'm gonna ask for forgiveness in advance. But you can contact the clerks, the cashier's office at 36th District Court. And I would say give it at least 24 to 48 hours before this information reaches them.
Okay, the clerk, okay.
The cashier's office.
Okay, cashiers.
The one that you paid the money to.
Yeah, did you pay in person? Did you pay in person?
Yes, ma'am.
So the same place that you paid at, you'll go to that same window to request your bond back.
Okay,
And I
thank
do
you.
that you do it in person.
Okay.
All right, you have a good day. Good luck,
You
man.
too. Thank you.
Ready, Thaddeus Brown?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now calling the people versus Thaddeus Dale Brown II, ticket number P 138-721-8, count 1. Drove while license not valid or improper license. There are 2 matters that are in default: violation of basic speed and failure to signal. Hopefully have already been paid. Ms. White, please state your appearance for the record.
Rita White on behalf of Mr. Thaddeus D. Brown. He is present. Please state your name for the record, Mr. Brown II.
Thaddeus Dale Brown II.
Your Honor,
Go ahead.
today is the date and time scheduled for trial. It is currently 10:26 a.m. Officer ending with the last name DUBUC is not on the check-in list. We are requesting a dismissal.
The court takes note that it is now 10:27 a.m. This matter was set for trial at 9 a.m. Officer Dubik has not checked into the courtroom. However, Mr. Brown, I would like to make sure that you are aware, of course, of the basic speed limits, but also making sure that you have your driver's license with you at all times.
Yes.
Have a good day, sir.
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, this matter is going to be dismissed. You're free to go, sir. Have a good one.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Parties ready on Terrence Burwell. Now calling the people versus Terrence Burwell, ticket number P 136-0423. 1 count of consuming alcohol in public. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
Rita White on behalf of Mr. Terrence Burwell. Please state your name for the record, Mr. Burwell.
Terrence Burwell.
Today is the date and time set for trial. Ms. White, how would you like to proceed?
The officer that the issuing officer of this on this case has not checked in. We are requesting a dismissal.
Court takes note that it is now 10:29 a.m. This matter was set for trial at 9 a.m. and Officer Fitzgerald has not checked into the courtroom either virtually or in person. Therefore, this matter will be dismissed without prejudice. Mr. Burwell, however, are you aware that we're not in Vegas and you can't drink on the street?
Yes, ma'am, but I was not the one drinking. I was with my friends, but they did a 50 on all of us, and I had a warrant that came up. That's why they arrested me.
That's enough, but I don't want to hear your facts. This matter is dismissed without prejudice, okay, sir? So I don't want to hear your facts. I was just making a general statement. If you weren't drinking, good for you. If your friends are drinking and you're around, you may want to remove yourself from that group if they're doing things. If your friends are robbing a bank, are you gonna sit there and let them charge you with armed robbery too?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so the same goes for things like this. Just know that you can't consume alcohol in public in the future, but I don't want you to to tell me what happened, because this matter will be dismissed without prejudice, meaning that people can bring it back if they so choose. And if you have a trial, I need to hear the facts at that time, not now. I can't hear them now.
My apologies, ma'am.
No worries, but you have a good day. Your matter is dismissed. Just keep those things in mind, sir.
Yes, ma'am. You have a good day too.
Thank you. Okay, right, party's ready to proceed on Jamil Bobo.
Ready.
Okay.
Apologies. Does someone?
I muted, that was Jamil's.
So I apologize, Mr. Bachman, until the officer on Bobo comes out of the breakout room, I'm gonna move on to Bagan, Terrell Maurice Bagan. Ready to proceed on that matter?
Yes, ready.
Now calling the people versus Terrell Maurice Bagan, ticket number P13888742, count 1, driving while license suspended, and and count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Please state your appearance for the record.
Good afternoon, good morning. Rita White on behalf of, please state your name for the record, Mr. Bogan.
Well, you didn't bring him out the breakout room. He's still in there. And I'm trying to get him to come out and he's not. You might have to go get him, Miss White.
Okay. Go
I'll get him.
Breakout room 24.
Thank you.
Who has basket?
I do.
Okay, I'll wait.
I'll be right
No,
back.
I can go.
You go get your client while I do basket, because I think everyone on basket. Is basket in the room?
He just,
Yeah.
The attorney just went into the room.
Oh, shoot.
There we go. He's
Oh,
coming
he's
back on
Mr.
now.
Bogan's here.
Yeah, I'm here.
Which one, Bogan? Will you turn your camera on, sir?
His camera is not functioning at this moment. Oh, yes, it is.
All right. And then I'm just gonna ask you to be still. Recalling the people versus Terrell Maurice Bogan, ticket number P13888742, count 1, driving while license suspended, count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
Rita White on behalf of, please state your name for the record, Mr. Bogan.
Terrell Bogan.
Here's the date and time set for trial. Ms. White, how would you like to proceed?
Yes, I did check in the officer list, and officer is actually present in the screen, Officer Pajkowski. There has been an offer availed to Mr. Bogan to plead to a reduced charge of failure to display in exchange for a dismissal on the no insurance ticket. He would like to accept the plea offer.
And officer, would you like to state your appearance for the record?
Yes, Your Honor. Officer Pajkowski, Detroit Police Department.
Thank you, officer. Mr. Bogan, you had an opportunity to talk to Attorney White in the breakout room. Did she advise you of your rights?
Yes.
Did you understand your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes.
And are you pleading guilty because you actually are guilty?
Yes.
Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you give will be the truth and the entire truth?
Yes.
Put your hand down, please, sir. On September 14, 2022, were you driving a silver 2011 Chrysler?
Yes.
Were you driving in the area of Casual, East Warren, in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And were you stopped by the Detroit Police Department?
Yes.
When asked to produce a valid driver's license, were you able to do so?
Can you repeat that for me?
When they asked you to produce a valid driver's license, were you able to do so?
No.
No.
Satisfied. Satisfied, Your Honor.
Stipulate to probable cause under dismissal.
So stipulated.
On behalf of Ms. Bagan, Mr. Bagan, I'm sorry. Mr. Bagan, the fee on this is gonna be $220. How soon would you be able to pay that, sir?
You said how much? It's like I can't really. 220.
220. Do I need to speak up, Ms. White? Am I talking too low today?
Yeah, I
Where's
think
my
it's your
vi-
reception. It just keeps going low and high, the volume, so.
Okay, I'll try to speak up a little louder. But it's $220, sir. How long would you need to pay that?
Well, I just started my job, so
I'll give you 30 days. Is that okay?
yeah, that's cool. Yes.
Thank you for correcting yourself. I am not your homeboy. So the review and the due date and the review date is gonna be the same. It's May 1st, 2023. If you're unable to pay that by May 1st, then appear back here on the Zoom and ask for an extension. If you don't appear and you don't pay, there will be another warrant issued. So it's important that you do one of the two, pay in full by May 1st or appear on May 1st. I'm just doing it extra.
Okay. I have
right,
a quick. I have a
Oh, go
question.
ahead. I'm sorry, go ahead.
How do I pay? Do I pay on the website or do I have to come up to the 36th
You
district?
can come up if you like. If you need to enter into a payment agreement, you have to come in person. But if you want to just make payments online, you can do those as well. And they will, I believe they'll allow you to make partial payments online. And the website is 36districtcourt.org. You also can see a list of kiosk locations to pay at in your neighborhood as well.
Okay.
Okay, any further questions?
No, that'll be all.
You're all set. You're free to go. Have a good day, sir.
You too.
In front of the record, I don't know if I said it on the record, but that's count 2 is dismissed. Count 2 is dismissed without prejudice. Ready to proceed on basket?
We're ready, Your Honor.
Yes, that was the right one.
You had asked this video, all right?
Yes, we did.
One second, Mr. Wagner. I don't think it was this file.
You just here for. Oh, okay. Go ahead. It's all right. Go ahead. I'm trying to do something. It's the same ticket number. Yeah, because it's supposed to be for a trial, not a pre-trial.
Oh, so that was
Mhm.
and then you have the pre-trial for unregistered motor vehicle. Yes, 99.
I think all of that's supposed to have been like trial and pre-trial. I'm sorry, trial. I think they just supposed to all be trial. That's what it looked like. You looking at it based on what happened before. Come on, I'm sending. Yeah, it's supposed to be for trial. At least the OWI. Yeah, somebody went in and changed the dates. But
Somebody went in and changed.
they added in another court date, that's all. And it's supposed to all have been trials.
So it's only 3 back.
4.
You said one of them was a different.
I'm looking at it. It's due. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's 4.
Now calling the people versus Michael Sebastian Bosket, ticket number P 1268994. Count 1, open alcohol in a motor vehicle as a driver. Count 2, careless driving. Ticket number SP 1283591. 1 count of driving unregistered untitled vehicle. Ticket number SP 1283592. 1 count of no insurance misdemeanor, and Z 808624. 1 count of operating while intoxicated. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Bachman on behalf of the defendant. Please state your name for the record, sir.
Michael Sebastian Bosket.
Also appearing for the Detroit Police Department. Would you state your name, officer?
Officer Zelenik.
Thank you. And good morning, everyone. Judge, the defendant is going to waive his right to any trial this morning. He's going to penalty the recommendation that if he gave a factual basis and a plea was accepted here to operating visibly impaired, that the balance of the cases read onto the record here would be dismissed. Stipulate the probable cause for those dismissals. Thank the court and the prosecutor.
Okay, Mr. Bosket, you had an opportunity to talk to the attorney and he advised you of your rights?
Yes, he has.
And did you understand your right?
Yes, I do.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes, I am.
Are you pleading guilty because you actually are guilty?
Yes, I am.
And then raise your right hand for me, sir. You swear or affirm that the testimony you give will be the truth and the entire truth?
Yes, I do.
You can put your hand down. Turn me your attention. December 3rd, 2021. Will you tell the court what made you guilty of operating while visibly impaired?
I was drinking that night and I was driving.
Are you satisfied?
May I bother the witness just a couple questions, Your Honor?
Absolutely.
So you drank before you drove, is that correct?
Yes.
And could you be more specific about what it was that you drank?
Several beers and a shot.
Okay. And what you drank, it materially altered your ability to drive, correct?
It did.
Yeah, it affected you in a bad way. Is that right?
Very bad.
I'm satisfied, Your Honor.
Thank you, Counselor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
The court is also satisfied and will enter a guilty plea of driving while visibly impaired. We will set this matter for a sentencing on May 1st, 2023. The remaining of these will be May 1st, 2023 at 9 a.m. I should say, is for sentencing. The remaining of these matters will be dismissed without prejudice. Mr. Bosket, I need you to contact the probation department so that they can do.
I'm gonna refer, I'm gonna have to do it. Just tell me.
Will you are you able to send a chat to the clerk with your phone number in it so that she can set up a pre-sentencing investigation on your behalf?
Would you repeat that again? Send a what to the clerk?
Chat, if you see on your phone, are you using your phone?
I'm using my phone, yes.
Okay, I think it's down on the right-hand corner, you should see a button that says chat. You can click chat, then do a drop-down button and go to the
I sent you a message for Mr. Bosket.
So you should be able to just respond to her message with your phone number.
So I can go to my down button?
to chat. You don't see chat? Look, click on those three dots.
Oh, on the three dots. Oh, hold on.
You see chat
Three
yet?
dots.
I'm trying to walk you through, and I'm not using a cell phone, so I can't really.
I'm
be
going,
sure.
I see more down here.
Okay, click that.
It says meeting settings. Raise hand, cancel. I see chat. I see chat.
Okay, click that, sir, and you should have a chat from her that you could just simply respond to with your phone number.
I have a hi here.
That's me. Yep, just
Yeah,
send your phone
so send your
number.
phone number to that person.
Okay.
Okay. And then we will see you on May 1st at 9 a.m. for your sentencing once we have the pre-sentencing investigation report.
Okay, I just set my phone number.
I got it. Thank you.
You're all
Okay, and you
set.
said May 1st?
May 1st at 9 a.m. is when we'll see you back here.
All right.
And I believe I've already stated that the remaining matters will be dismissed without prejudice.
Thank you.
May
Your Honor.
1st.
See you then,
Thank you.
sir.
Mr. Boffman?
Have a great day. Good luck. Thank you, officers.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you, officer. You're free to go.
Thank you.
May 1st.
Okay. Ready to proceed on Bobo?
Ready, Your Honor.
Now calling the people versus Jamil Devon Bobo, ticket number P 1389509. Count 1, drove while license not valid or improper license. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, driving unregistered or untitled vehicle. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with your turn.
Harry Bachman for the defendant. Sir, your name, please.
Jamil Jovan Bobo.
Thank you and good morning. Officer, would you state your name for the record, badge number as well?
Officer William Ventavogel, badge 1576.
Thank you and good morning, Your Honor. The defendant is here for the purpose of trial. Ostensibly, the officer would be here to testify at that trial. My client is going to, however, waive his right to any further hearings today. He's going to here and now give a factual basis to count 1. The plea agreement is that would be reduced to failing to display a valid driver's license, a 0-point offense, and that the other 2 counts would be dismissed here, and I would stipulate to probable cause for that.
Thank you. And do you, Mr. Bobo, did you have an opportunity to talk to Mr. Buckman in a breakout room and he advised you of your constitutional right?
I did.
You understood your rights, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your guilty plea?
Not at all.
You pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes.
And you're pleading guilty because you actually are guilty?
Yes.
Turning your attention to September 15, 2022, were you driving a black 2010 Chevy vehicle?
Yes, I was.
Were you in the area of 7 Mile and Moraine in the city of Detroit?
I was.
Were you stopped by Detroit Police Department?
I was.
And when asked to produce a valid driver's license, were you able to do so?
Not at all. I wasn't able to produce any paperwork.
Counselor, are you satisfied with the factual basis?
Satisfied. Thank you, Your Honor.
The court is also satisfied and will enter a guilty plea for the admitted charge of failure to display and set a fine of $220. Mr.
Okay.
Bobo, will you be able to pay that?
I asked the courts to allow me the 30 days.
I can give you 30 days, that will be due on May 1st, 2023. If you don't pay it by that time, you do need to appear back here on this Zoom to ask for an extension. Don't ignore it. It has to be paid, or you need to show up, or you'll have a bill for it.
I understand.
Right? Hopefully we'll not see you on May first, because you will pay it by then, but if not, I will see you on May first, you're free to go.
All right, thank you. Y'all have a good day. Bless you.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you.
Not at all. Just not doing it. What's your last name?
Ready to proceed on base?
Ready?
You sure it was for today?
Were there any other trials before I go to the trials?
Divine Brown.
I'm about to do Divine Brown. Where did this officer appear?
Yes, it's Officer Turner. It was just one officer that appeared for his name.
Did you say no, Mr. Bachman?
I was under the impression that that was negative on the complaining witness.
I believe Officer Turner did appear. One officer appeared.
Oh, yeah, well, I would expect, I was surprised when I read his name on a non-appearance list. So if I could just give me a minute to consult with Mr. Gus on that. And Mr. Brown, I'd like to send you back into the breakout room. Would you mind?
Are there any pre-trials though Ms. Rita White can do while you're gone?
The only ones I have are. Oh, Mr. Burton just owes money. We can do that one.
Mr. Burton, you said? Oh, is he still in the breakout? Oh, no, he's here. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm sorry for the trouble. Mr. Brown, I'll be right with you. I'm gonna send you now to, well, I don't see you.
He's on the main screen.
Yeah, but I can't.
See if he can go back into the same breakout room.
Mr. Brown, can you go back to breakout room number 21, please? I could see you there.
Before you go, the ones that are still in the breakout room, are you guys still waiting for offers for the prosecutor on, or can we bring them out?
Let me see. I'm ready on all of mine, all the evens.
Can you bring them out then, because I don't know which ones are
Yes,
yours.
will do.
Thank you, and then I'll be ready to proceed on Burton when you return.
I'll be right.
Thank you.
And has someone spoken with, well, he's not here.
I am.
Oh, I didn't, there was a Devon Brown who was here. I don't see him.
That's
Yeah,
who.
that was my client.
Okay.
And he's now in room 21. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Get this over.
I'm ready.
All right, I've directed all of mine to come in. I see Mr. Branch is here.
Yes.
Okay, we'll get started shortly.
Mr. Branch, put your phone on mute for us, please, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Mr. Brockman, put your phone, oh, that you already did, thank you.
Ms. White, I'm gonna have you call them out, because I don't know which ones are yours and which ones are off.
Okay, well, I'm first ready on Mr. Marcus Branch.
Let me double check. What time is he scheduled for?
He is scheduled for 8:35.
Okay, thank you. Now calling the People versus Marcus Dante Branch, ticket number P138834. Count 1, failure to display a valid operator's license not on person. Count 2, 1 to 5 miles over the posted speed. And count 3, no proof of insurance. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
Rita White on behalf of Mr. Please state your name for the record, Mr. Branch.
My name is Marcus Deontay Branch.
Today is the date and time set for pretrial. Ms. White, how would you like to proceed?
Mr. Branch would like to accept the city of Detroit's attorney's office plea offer to plead to 1 count of failure to display, which is a reduction from the no ops ticket, and with a dismissal on the remaining tickets.
And I know that you're going by the docket, Ms. White, but I would be remiss if I did not tell you that it was original charge on the ticket is failure to display.
Oh, okay. Yep. As charged, 0 points.
Does he have a valid driver's license now? No.
He's working on it.
Okay.
We need to
So
get through
we'll
this
do
part
it.
too.
Yeah, we'll do a plea as charged. And then the other matters you said will be dismissed pursuant to the agreement.
Correct.
Mr. Branch, you had an
Yes.
opportunity to talk to Attorney White in the breakout room. Did she advise you of your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you actually are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Turn your raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you give will be the truth and the entire truth?
Yes, ma'am.
You can put your hand down, sir, and I'm gonna turn your attention to September 9, 2022, where you driving a 1999 Mercedes?
The Mercury, Grand Marquis, yes.
Oh, it was an abbreviation. Looks like Mercedes to me. I
Oh,
upgraded you.
no, it was a 1999 Mercury Grand Marquis.
Understood. Thank you, sir. And then were you driving in the area of Gratiot and St. Patrick in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
Were you stopped by the Detroit Police Department on that day?
Yes, ma'am.
And when asked to produce a valid driver's license, were you able to do so?
No, ma'am. I showed him my state ID.
Satisfied, counselor?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Stipulate to probable cause on dismissals.
So stipulated.
The court is also satisfied and will enter a guilty plea for the failure to display charge. Count 1, count 2, and count 3 will be dismissed without prejudice. I will assess a fee of $220 on the failure to display, sir. How long will you need to make that payment?
I can come down today if it's okay.
It is not okay. I need you to come down probably, I would say tomorrow, but definitely in 48 hours. It'll definitely reach the cashier's office by then. The physical file has to make its way
Okay.
out.
I can do that tomorrow, like when I get off work. I get off work tomorrow, like around 1:30, 2 o'clock. I can try to get off early.
I am going to set this matter out for 14 days. If you can pay it within the next 14 days, whenever you can, at your, when your time permits, I'm gonna set this for a review hearing for April 13th at 8:35 a.m. If you haven't paid it by then, you do need to appear on Zoom to ask for an extension.
Okay, so like I got a question. Like within the 14 days, like when I pay it, I still have to come on the Zoom?
No, if you pay it within these 14 days, you never have to see me again unless you've done something else, which I hope not.
No,
You never have to
ma'am.
pay. If you do not pay it, you absolutely need to be here on 4/13, only if you haven't paid it in full. So make sure you've paid it in full and you don't have to appear,
Okay.
okay?
Okay, can you I'm gonna write down the amount so I can make sure I know how much in total. I was gonna write it down on my paper.
All right, it's $220, and they'll tell you when you get there, or well, if you're coming down here, they'll tell you that, or if you're doing it online, it'll show up there too.
Okay, I can if you saying it'll be through tomorrow, I can make it tomorrow.
Okay, well, you go ahead and do that. You don't have to explain. I'll just.
No, I just want to be, straight with everything.
Thank you. You're free
Thank
to
you.
go.
All right, you have a blessed day.
You too. I'm ready to proceed on Jovan Bush. Jovan Bush.
That is not my case.
He's also not on the screen, so one of my 7 is this one. Let's see.
Because the next one I'm ready on is Ryan Brookman.
Ryan who?
Ryan Brookman. Brockman.
Okay.
It was 8:35. It was 8:35, right?
Now calling the people versus Ryan Mardell Brockman, ticket number P1353635. Count 1, driving unregistered untitled vehicle. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
Good morning, Rita White on behalf of, please state your name for the record, Mr. Brockman.
Ryan Brockman.
Today is the date and time set for a show cause. Ms. White, how would you like to proceed?
If there are any warrants in the system, we're asking that those be set aside, recalled.
Or will recall warrants in this matter?
Yes, Mr. Brockman, there has been a plea availed to Mr. Brockman to plead to a reduced count from the no insurance ticket to an improper plates in exchange for a dismissal on the other ticket for no registration. He would like to accept the offer.
And Mr. Brockman, did you pay the defective brake light ticket already?
No.
No.
And it's probably gone up since the time that you got it. So, but the court. Ms. White, would you like me to set aside the defective brake light ticket that's in the spot?
Ideally, yes. I'll just need to speak with the city attorney.
No, you don't.
Okay, great.
So we're going to, have you gotten the brake light fixed, Mr. Brockman?
I don't even have that vehicle anymore. Like that was over a year and a half ago. I don't have that vehicle at all. Order insurance.
Okay, so the court is going to set aside the default on count 3 and dismiss that matter as well. So you do have, well, we need to make a factual basis on the improper play before I take your guilty plea. So Mr. Brockman, will you raise your right hand? Do you swear and affirm that the testimony you give will be the truth and the entire truth?
Yes.
Put your hand down. You had an opportunity to talk to Ms. Rita White or Attorney White in the breakout room, and she explained your rights.
Yes.
Did you understand those rights?
Yes.
Anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your guilty plea today?
Yes.
Are you pleading? Yes?
I can't hear you.
Oh. Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No.
Okay. Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes.
And you're pleading guilty because you actually are guilty?
Yes.
And in turning your attention to May 16th, 2022, were you driving a 2011 silver Ford?
Yes.
And were you driving in the area of Evergreen Road in Pickford in Detroit?
Yes.
And were you stopped by the Detroit Police Department?
You said a silver Ford. Was it a Ford Flex? It was a white.
Well, the color could be, a lot of men don't see color,
Oh,
but it's
okay.
still, it was a 2011 Ford, though,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. And were you stopped by Detroit Police Department on that day?
Yes.
Did you have valid insurance on that day?
I believe I did. I did have it. I had it on my phone. He didn't give me a chance to like present it to him. He just wrote the ticket. I told him that I had it, but it was in my email. It was with e-insurance at that time, I believe.
Your Honor,
Do you still have it?
I probably still have the email. I don't know. I gotta go through it. I didn't clean my email up since then so many times. I don't know if I still have that for sure.
Oh. But so did you have proper plates on the vehicle?
My plates had got canceled around. I didn't know. I was working and stuff.
That's enough. That's enough. Satisfied, Counselor?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
The court is also satisfied and will enter a guilty plea on improper plates, dismissing counts 1 and 3. The improper plate ticket, I'm going to assess a fee of $220. How long will we need to pay that? Mr. Brockman?
Yeah.
I'm going to assess a $220 fee. How long do you need to pay that, sir?
Well, I'm working. I get a week and a half or something like that, maybe 2. I have it in.
I'm gonna do it for 2
all the
weeks.
way. But can I like make payments on it?
You need 30 days? Do you need 30 days?
Yeah, 30 days is enough time.
Okay, so I'm gonna make it due on May 1st, 2023. If you haven't paid it by that time, you do need to appear here on this Zoom to ask for an extension on May 1st at 8:35 a.m.
Okay. You said what date is that again?
May 1st.
May 1st.
At
Okay.
8:35 a.m.
Okay.
Got it?
Yes.
All right, have a good day.
All right, now you too.
And I'm ready on Mr. Todd Brooks. If you call him.
We don't have a Todd Brooks. I don't know what she said.
Who is Todd Brooks, Ms. White?
We may have handled him. I just may have not checked him off. I have Todd Michael Brooks.
Yeah, we don't have him on our screen. I don't know.
Yeah, he was on phone, but here, let me see if he's on.
Can we resolve did his matter he didn't check, according to my docket, he didn't check.
I didn't have a Todd Brooks checking in either.
Okay.
Your Honor, Rashawn Bates is here for a compliance dismissal.
Okay, let's do that one.
I'm closing the breakout room.
Thank you.
And who has Miss India Bennett?
I did.
Can we do that one next? after Bates.
Ready on that one as well? And then Judge, Mr. Robert Burton is here on the telephone. He just owes the court some money. He's been instructed how to pay that, so
How long has he owed this for?
he got into a plea agreement back when Judge Ford was doing his docket, so it's been since last May.
Okay, I'm gonna want to talk to him. From last May?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to talk to him. Now calling the People versus Rashawn and Twina Bates, ticket number P140664, count 1, improper plate, count 2, no insurance, misdemeanor. Also ticket number 140617, count 1, expired plates, and count 2, no valid registration certificate. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Bachman for the defendant. Ma'am, state your name.
Rashawn Bates.
Thank you. Good morning, Ms. Bates.
Morning.
Judge, the defendant presents today with valid and current documents, specifically your Michigan registration in her name to a 2013 Ford, the vehicle in question. She also has insurance certificate for the same vehicle. The insurance doesn't expire. I mean, the registration will not expire until February of 2023, and the insurance is valid until June of 2023. As the defendant is here and in compliance, I would stipulate to probable cause for the recommendation of dismissal. Thank the court and the prosecutor.
Okay, one thing you stated is that the plate didn't expire until 2/23, which is past, we're past that date.
12/1/2023, Your Honor.
Oh, I'm sorry,
That's okay.
12/23, okay. And it's in her name, but it's not the Chevrolet vehicle that she was driving on that day. Was that your vehicle that you were driving, Ms. Bates, on that day?
No.
Okay, but you do in fact have a valid insurance and registration for your vehicle, correct?
Correct.
All right, and are you asking Mr. Bachman for counts 1 on both tickets to be dismissed?
Please and thank you, Your Honor.
All right. I'm sorry. So the insurance, you verified that she has insurance, she has registration, expired plates, that will also be dismissed, and improper plates will always, okay, all of these. No problem. All right, so the court has taken note that an officer of the court has verified that Ms. Bates does in fact have proper registration and insurance plates on her vehicle, the name that's currently registered in her name. Therefore, this matter will be dismissed without prejudice. Ms. Bates, you're free to go. You have a good day.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you.
India Bench is ready to give a plea. There's a plea recommendation on India Bench.
Okay.
What?
She's on the same page.
Now calling the People versus India Bent, ticket number P140, ticket number P1407039, count 1, driving unregistered or untitled vehicle, count 2, no insurance misdemeanor, and count 3, driving while license suspended. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Bachman for the defendant. State your name, please.
India Sabri Bent.
Thank you. We're here for.
Go ahead, sir.
This is a pretrial, judge. There's a recommendation that if the defendant pled on count 3, the driving while license suspended, that would be reduced to failure to display, and counts 1 and 2 would be dismissed here. I would stipulate to probable cause for that recommendation and thank the court and the prosecutor.
Absolutely, Ms. Bent, you do recognize that this is a really good fee offer, right?
I'm sorry, can't hear you.
You recognize that you're getting a really good plea offer?
Yeah.
Do you have your do you have a vehicle in your name currently, ma'am?
Yes.
And is it registered and you have insurance on it now?
No, I haven't been driving. No.
You haven't been driving though? Okay. Until you get all your paperwork in order, you need to keep that same energy. Make sure you're taking Ubers or bus, and so that we don't see you again here. However, I would like to know if you had an opportunity to talk to Mr. Bachman and he advised you of your rights.
Yes.
And did you understand your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, promise you anything in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes.
And are you pleading guilty because you actually are guilty?
Yes.
And raise your right hand for me, ma'am. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you give will be the truth and the entire truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down on November 11, 2022. Were you driving a red Ford 2010 Ford vehicle?
Yes.
And were you driving in the area of Elmhurst and Homer in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And did you do something on that day where Detroit Police Department pulled you over?
No.
You weren't pulled over?
Yes, I was pulled over, but I didn't do anything for them to do so.
Ms. Bent. May I have brought to the witness, Your Honor?
Yes, sir.
So, Ms. Bent, on the date and time, it's almost you beg the question. When you say the police didn't have a reason to pull you over, did they, after they pulled you over, tell you why they pulled you over?
They pulled me over because I guess for my tag, but other than that, I didn't do anything for them to be like, oh, we're gonna get her.
Right. Well,
were your tag expired?
Yes.
So you did do something, ma'am, to make them pull you over. You didn't renew your tags, which is lawful, and they made a lawful stop.
Okay.
Right? Okay. And when asked to produce a valid driver's license, were you able to do so?
No.
Satisfied. Thank you.
Did you stipulate the probable cause on dismissals already, sir?
So stipulated. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, the court is also satisfied and will enter a guilty plea for the failure to display an excessive fee of $250. Ms. Bent, when will you be able to make that payment?
30 days.
30 days, I'll give you until May 1st, 2023. If it's not paid by then, you do need to appear in this courtroom on that day, okay? At 8:35 a.m.
Okay, what was the amount?
$250.
Okay.
All right, you have a good day, ma'am.
You too, thank you.
Devin Brown is going to give a plea, Your Honor.
Oh, one moment.
Thank you.
Okay, now calling the people versus Devin Deshawn Brown, ticket number SP 136-10572, driving while license suspended. Ticket number SP 125-27621, driving while license suspended. Ticket number SP 125-2762, count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, improper plate. Ticket number SP 1140290, count 1, driver's license never acquired. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
Morning, Harry Baughman for the defendant. Sir, state your name.
Devon Deshawn Brown.
Thank you, Judge. We would acknowledge the appearance of Officer Charles Turner for the trial today. There is a plea recommendation. The defendant is going to enjoy the dismissal of the majority of the cases against him this morning. And I would stipulate the probable cause for those dismissals, Judge, but he's going to plead guilty here now to failing to display a valid driver's license. And the other case for which Officer Turner appears would be dismissed here.
Okay, and the rest of the matters you're moving for dismissal?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you moving for dismissal because of the officers and other matters did not show?
I am for a lack of complaining witness, Your Honor.
Thank you. And the matter that Charles was in here, here on is the matter ending in 20290, is that correct?
One, the plea is given to 2901. It's a failure to display, and 2902 would be dismissed here by agreement.
Okay. And Mr. Brown, will you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony that you give will be the truth and the entire truth?
I do.
You can put your hand down. You had an opportunity to talk to Attorney Baughman. He advised you of your rights.
Yes, ma'am.
And did you understand your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you actually are guilty?
Yes.
Now I'd like to turn your attention to November 27th, 2020. Were you driving a 2012 Chevrolet?
Yes, ma'am.
And were you driving in the area of Ida Drive and 7 Mile in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And you came in contact with Detroit Police Department on that day?
Yes.
And when you came in contact with them, they asked for a valid driver's license. Were you able to provide one?
No, ma'am.
Satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied, thank you, Your Honor.
And I believe you've already stipulated, I never can remember, you stipulated probable cause, thank you. Thank you. So the court is also satisfied and will enter a guilty plea for the failure to display and dismiss all other matters. The other matter ended in count 2 of the same ticket will be dismissed as part of the plea agreement. The rest of the matters that were on today's document, because the officers did not show. We show Officer Ireton Hyatt White. And I believe, no, those are the only officers. It is now 11:33 a.m. and the time was set for trial at 9 a.m. and the officers did not show either via Zoom or in person. Therefore, those matters will be dismissed without prejudice. On the FTD, plea, Mr. Brown, are you able to, how soon will you be able to pay the $220 fee that I'm going to assess?
Asking for 30 days.
Are you working, sir?
I'm in between jobs. Now I got an app where they let me work whenever I want to, but I'm trying to get into something stable right now.
Would you rather do 22 hours of community service in lieu of your payment?
No, I'll be able to make the payment.
Okay, I'm gonna give you 30 days to pay it, sir. You have until May 1st. If you don't pay it by May 1st, then you need to appear back on the Zoom at 8:35 that morning.
8:35.
Yes, please.
Okay.
You're free to go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
I got a few things.
So, Mr. Burton, press *6 to unmute your phone, sir. Mr. Burton, press *6 to unmute your phone, sir. Robert Burton. Now calling the people versus Robert Lee Burton, ticket number SP 118-14601. One count of driving unregistered or untitled vehicle. Please state your opinion for the record, starting with the attorney.
Good morning, Henry Baughman for the defendant. Mr. Burton, please press *6. There you go. Your name. State your name.
Can you hear me? This is his daughter, Sharon Shepherd. I apologize. Can I help him out?
Yes.
Can he say his name though, for the record?
I can say it, yes, my dad's name, Robert Lee Burton.
Ma'am, he has to say his own
With all due
name.
respect, does he have a speak, and I do understand that there is a medical reason, but does he have some medical reason that he is unable to speak?
No, he can speak. He just don't know how to unmute his phone. Daddy?
Yeah.
Okay, now go ahead.
State your name, please.
Robert Burton.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Today's the date and time set for review, I believe you stated.
Sure, the judge.
Yeah.
We owe $290. The defendant's been advised, my understanding, he's going to make a payment as soon as possible.
You beg pardon?
Mr. Burton, are you working?
No, I'm retired.
Oh. And you were assessed these fees about a year ago, sir?
Yes.
And Mr. Baughman, what's the remaining balance?
$290, Your Honor.
And Mr. Bobbin, are you on I believe, I'm sure you're on a fixed income. Are you receiving like Social Security and a pension or just Social Security?
Social Security and pension.
Okay. One moment, please, everyone.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Burton, is your daughter still there?
Yes, I am here. Yes.
Are you able to bring him down to make a payment? He has to be the one to appear in person at 36th District Court to enter into a payment agreement. My other option is to give him 29 hours of community service where he can go and volunteer at a church. Which would you like?
He would prefer to pay. He was down there this morning. He just doesn't understand what he needs to do. So he has the money and would like to come down there to pay it.
Well, ma'am, you can do it online. You can make the payment online for him.
Yep, if you have a credit card, you can make that payment online, or you can go onto 36districtcourt.org where you can make the payment, or you can see a list of kiosks in your neighborhood that you can go and pay at a kiosk, whichever is more convenient. I'm gonna set this matter out for review for 60 days and have him appear on May 30th, 2023. Only if it's not paid does he need to appear, okay?
Okay, he would definitely pay this, but please let me know where I can pay it, and I can pay it with my credit card because I think I tried to do this last year and they wouldn't allow me to do it. I can pay this today with my credit card.
I'm unfamiliar with why they wouldn't allow you
She
to
came
make.
down person.
Oh, if you came down in person, then no, they wouldn't allow you to do it because he has to be the person here. But if you pay it online, no one online knows who is behind the credit card, right? As long as the credit card name and your billing address matches, it should allow you to make that payment online, and that's at 36districtcourt.org.
36districtcourt.org.
And I need you to be clear about the fact that if it's not paid by May 30th, that he does need to come back on this Zoom at 8:35. If it is paid, then there's no need to come back.
Okay, so and my last question is, can he come down there to pay it?
He can, but it's probably easier for you to pay it online, right? Or to go to one of the kiosks in your neighborhood. But he can pay online, in person. He just has to be the person to come.
Can he come down there today? Is it too late?
No, it's not too late. He can come down today.
Okay, Daddy, did you want to go back down to 36th District Court?
Today?
Well, we'll talk about it offline. So I'll let them go ahead and finish, and then you and I can talk about it. But it definitely will be paid before May 30th.
But I'm going to give you the ticket number, okay?
Is the ticket number the S as in Sam, P as in Paul, 118-14601? Is that the ticket number?
That is correct. So you can pay it however you choose. It doesn't matter to me, however you choose to pay it. But again, as long as it's paid by May 30th, if it's not paid by May 30th, make sure he appears on the Zoom at 8:35.
Okay, I'll try to go to 36district.org and pay it as soon as I get off the call.
Thank you. You are free to go. That concludes your matter.
Thank you, Your Honor, and the attorney. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful